Mhm. Even am I audible? Sorry, we cannot hear your voice. Anyone, are you there with us?
Hello, sir. Sorry for that. Some internet problems are here. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So, sorry for everyone. Some internet problem. So I start with my session. Hello, everyone, and welcome to conversation of plant and environment. Let introduce myself in short words. I am Inivan. I got a degree in BSc Biotechnology. Currently, I am preparing for defense service. I hope all of you are doing well on making a safety precaution for COVID. I want to thank you for joining webinar today in the time of social distancing. We really understood how difficult things have been getting, but that doesn't not means that the learning and upskills should stop. The whole idea behind the webinar is to bridge the digital device and bring everyone together. We'll use this opportunity. So let's start the section. First, I will go with plant. Um, let first the word plant pronouncing. Our mind thinks green. It brings a positive vibe, right? It's like a newborn baby. We know that plants are surrounded by all over the earth. They have more and more species. It helpful to us. It gives a food and valuable medicines also. Some example. See this picture. Wait. Um, let's take example like a sunflower. While starting growing with sunflower helps to give some oils and also some medicines values also. Some examples: the food uses cereals, sugars, pulses, spices, and fruits also, and also they maintain a food cycle, like a bio eco cycle. Maintaining a strong eco cycle. Let's take example in your area having a people tree. It has a huge branch, right? The birds are build the shelter in the tree. If any human activity, the tree cut down, it leads to the shortage of shelter for that particular birds. So this leads to a breakage of the chain of that animal. This is a ecosystem. So the plant is maintaining a proper ecosystem by giving a shelter to birds and also for us. Let's take some example. You see the picture. The sun is giving a light energy to plant. By plant is getting the photosynthesis process through the plant. The get the energy and all requirements, and also here we see that the plant is a main producer here. Starting stage of food. After animal eating, the follow it we are getting a food in daily life. It shows a cyclic process. So this is a cyclic process I'm telling. See the next example. Like five example, cotton and fibers. So this is also a cotton giving it for wearing clothes of daily life. So it's useful for us. Next is ginger and black pepper. This is also valuable medicine for that. Nowadays, the ginger and black pepper play a major role in this time because these two both are immune boosters, and also give plants also give vegetables like vitamins like E, B2, and carotenoid ions and sulfurs, and also the plants gives a shelter to animals, and also human. and also human for us. And also it used to reduce the pollution. How it means, we know that, familiar with that, the plant absorb carbon dioxide and release the oxygen. It's used as an air filter for us. So this is a plant is main source of our life. Without plant, we can never live with. And plant is a major source of our life, starting point of life. Next, I will go with genetic modified crops. It's nothing but it's a hybrid crops. Let's discuss about genetic modified crop. What is genetic modified crop? Is first you want to understand the DNA. I think we are familiar with DNA, right? DNA is main thing to helpful transform a gene from one generation to another generation, like a hereditary. So this is a DNA. Let's come with the topic. What is genetic modified crop? It's nothing but cutting of DNA part of from one vegetable and transfer into another vegetable. So all living organisms have a DNA. So animals also having DNA, plant also having a DNA. So what the scientists doing here means they're cutting a DNA from one vegetable and transfer into the another vegetable to bring a two products in one plantation. This is a, let's see this picture. They alternating the DNA. They take example like tomato and potato. So all the potato also have one DNA, tomato also have DNA. They're transferring the DNA and attaching both potato and tomato. So the formation potato and tomato, they called as a tomato. They're planting it in soil. They're getting a tomato in upper plant, potato in under the soil. So it's a very useful, right? Because one plantation we are getting both yield. So this is also a good thing, but also have some major effects also. This is GMO crop is artificial because we are transferring DNA is comes under artificial only, not a natural. So it also causes health risk and also allergy over consuming. By over consuming leads to some ethical problems. Some common GM crops like sweet corn, golden rice, and soybeans are common GMO crops. Let talk with BT cotton. What is BT cotton? BT means scientific name is BT means baseless thuringiensis. It's nothing but in past decades the farmers have grown yield so many of cotton plants in cultivation. Some bacteria like BT bacteria, they affects the cotton. So it leads a major problem in past decades. So scientists discovered a resistance like a name of BT cotton. So this resistance used to kill the bacteria. It will grow the cotton in good things. So GMO crop is good also, good thing also, having good side also and also bad side also. So this is a plan. Next, environment. Let's see the picture. The left side is a natural environment, look green. The right side is a dry environment due to over pollution. So reason behind this is a human activity only. We know that due to over usage of automobiles and burning of fossil fuels and burning of plastic, etc. I think we are familiar with greenhouse gas, right? Greenhouse gas is nothing but it's a gas of combines like carbon, nitrogen, methane, and sulfurs. Why the greenhouse gas getting affected means we have over usage of carbon dioxide in Earth surface lead to overheatage of Earth. How means the sun, we know sun is giving us light energy for us. Sun rays coming to the Earth. The sun rays is a heat rays. This greenhouse gases, all greenhouse gases trap that sun rays, and they will not send back to the outer atmosphere. So we want to send the the sun rays to outer atmosphere, but these gases they're not allowing to send the outer atmosphere. This leads to more and more heat of Earth. This leads to global warming. Like in Arctic and Antarctica sites, leads to all are surrounded by ice only. By over usage of pollutions and also fumes, it leads to melting of the ices and all, and leads to global warming. This is the reasons happening here. But nowadays we are in quarantine. That pollution and all lightly slower only. So you want to take or precaution that. Next is deforestation. Deforestation is removal of forest for man use and agriculture and also building, etc. We for man purpose only they are using cutting the forest for our use. So lead to deforestation. We know that past days in Kerala also in Idiki a lot of flood is due to only deforestation only because of more usage of forest land by man. It leads to flood in landsliding and also it leads to death of more and more peoples. So this under all problems comes under the damage of food chain only. So you want to maintain a proper food chain. Without the maintenance of proper chain, will lead more and more destruction. Next, we are in quarantine, so try to plant some trees. It brings more positive for us and also our neighborhood. So be positive for all things and also make other friends to inspire about about the environment. Bring a green environment. Be positive. So thank you for listening my words by spending your valuable time with me. Jai Hind. Sir.
Thank you so much, anyone. Probably, people, if you have any questions or any discussions you wanted to have, you can just go on asking me questions with anyone.
Yes.
Anyone, there's a question for you there in the chat.
Yes. It's good about this Mr. Badmapriya. Yes, it's not telling not good. By overtaking, it leads to affects our allergy, affects our daily health problem. By consuming a limitage, it will not affect anybody.
Any more questions, people? Even can you see the questions there in the chat? Even
Sir. Is any proof for genetically modified effects are not effectors? Currently, our government banned that on crop like that. It's like a BT brinjal. So government is banned for that because of it gives up more and more health risks to people. So only one brinjal only banned. That's only a current situation. Genetic modified phosphorus is human to cure disease. Oh, it's not like that. It's only for plant only.
Even could you see the questions there in the chat?
Sir, but negative effect on due to coronavirus. They're just not negative because they're just why the genetic modified crops are growing means they gives more and more yield. That's the reason the farmers are going like that, because genetic modified crops, they alter the gene. The altered gene means they will not affect any they will not affect any birds or insects or pesticides. There will be a pesticide resistance. That's so genetically modified crops are getting altering the reason. But people and some scientists also opposed to all genetically modified vegetables. But what do you say about that? Yeah, I also oppose to that, because why the people are going with genetically modified crop means, as I told that this gives more and more yield. The people are thinking want to buy want to sell more, want to see more money. So that only people doing like this. But is government is banned only one crop only, not all corn. Like you example, like sweet corn also genetically modified crop only, but that we are consuming only, but they will not give us some effects also. Some plants will give some problems. Any more questions?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Not only for the cost. Yeah, that's the reason, and also they seeing the cost also, and also health is also. That's the reason. Any more question, friends? What about genetic modified organisms? Are they good or bad? What about the genetically modified organisms? Are they good or bad? Yeah, they're good only because why good only because the altering gene means it will be a resistant for any other foreign particles. So it's good only for some organisms, and also some effects also comes with us.
Any more questions, people? Any more questions?
The typing, sir. Are you sure the typing? How to say good? It makes major health issues. My opinions, we never envisage. Yeah, we will not engage that negative things, but they are producing, but we are using like we are, I'm told that before itself the sweet corn also GMO crops, but they are consuming that in daily life also. But it's a bad thing only, I will accept that. So so any more question, friends? In corona time, which type of food we are consume is general question, sir. In corona time, before I slided that down, like pepper and ginger, right? Yes, pepper and ginger is some immune boost power. So we drink that in after, before sleeping, before going to the bed. We drink like a pepper and ginger mixing with hot water. It will increase the immune power and also reduce the future coming cough also. Sriram. Sir, will the changes in the environment remain constant even after the end of COVID-19? Oh yeah, it depends upon about the peoples only. But this corona time, the pollution will be reduced only. Like in past month, that report of Delhi is green, in green only, is a very appreciate one. Due to corona time, we are not using that automobiles and all. It leads to reduce the heatage from earth. It's also a good thing. After the lockdown, people are aware to maintain same that only, because we know that in roads in this time in the morning itself the people are going with cycling, so it leads to bring back the eco cycles this time. And also after corona also we want to do like this only, because in future generation we want to focus to future generation. In Corona, which as far as now, only 10% of agricultural land cultivated with genetically modified crops. All over the world, how does it create such great impact? Mm, yes, Abhirami, because it's only 10% of agricultural land are cultivated. Because how the great impact means leads to more disease resistance, because pest resistance, it's only leads to uh, public worldwide. It's gives more yield. That's only that un, they're using. Sorry, another using only half of them only they're cultivating, because more farmers they know proper reason behind this health risks also. So they only 10% of agriculture people are cultivating this only. So it's the reason. Any
Any more
doubt,
questions,
friends?
people? Fine. Even I guess there are no more questions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me see there. I'll check in the YouTube also if there are any questions.
Yes, sir.
No questions there in the YouTube also.
Okay, sir.
This is Sriram Prasad is typing something. Let's see. This question will take this as a last question.
Yes, sir. In what way organic farming will be increased? Organic farming will increase by in our home also. Begin like a how house organic farming, terrace farming will increase organic farming from home also. Nowadays, more people are doing like that only, but fewer they are not aware with that. Um, we want to give aware with organic farming also, because organic farming we are growing it in front of our eyes also. It gives a more positive also, and also gives a strength to us by yielding our food and getting to us. So this is a good thing. And also we cultivate our in small land also in our home. It leads to use organic farming. Sriram. it would be better if yeah, it's better only by organic farming, gardening. Before that, Shriram's friends want to ask the same question also. Organic farming is good only because it's a no resistance. They are giving a own like a wastage of our own foods and also some say cereals to particular plant without adding any fertilizers and also pesticides. We take our own food by with near to us. It's a good thing only, better only compared to that. Okay,
Right.
okay,
Thank you so much,
I will
people.
follow you.
Thank you so much, Inevan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, friends.
Thank you so much, people, for connecting with us today. And probably there happens to be some technical issue in the starting of the session, but it's okay that we hopefully coped up, I guess. So we'll restrain it from coming out in the next sessions also. Okay. I've shared you the feedback link and also the G page link. Kindly share your feedback there about this particular webinar in the feedback link which I've given there, and the link will be active 12 midnight. And there is a G page link also. You can just review us on the G page also. Probably it can give us the motivation of getting the more webinars for you. And you can just post the comments also. You can just post up the questions, and we'll be answering your questions out there in the G page, which can give you the better option of probably which can give us the better option of finding out the topics that you need for the webinar. Right. Thank you so much once again, people. We'll meet you tomorrow evening 5 o'clock, and another one webinar. Probably it is related to diabetics. It will be of more useful, I guess. Obviously, yes. Jai Surya is there with the webinar tomorrow evening. We'll meet you tomorrow evening. Until then, bye. Good night.